Introduce yourself.
I'm Hafiz. I'm a first year student studying mechatronics and robotic systems. I'm part of the Coding and Robotics Society, as well as the American football team for the uni.
Summarize your campaign in a few short sentences.
Firstly, me, among other students, believe there should be greater variety in food in both the canteen as well as the guild shop, such as halal and kosher food, as well as easier payments or cheaper payments for either the gym and AU, as it's not only helps people's well-being, which in my opinion is at a crisis right now, mental health for students, but yeah, it's difficult to afford gym these days.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Che. I'm a third year history and sociology student, and I am the women's officer for Labour students and the president of beekeeping and conservation, and I'm also on the women's rugby team.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Yes, my campaign, I think, essentially is about holding the university to account. I think it's time they started putting students' interests first, and we stopped being scared to tell them when things are going wrong.
Introduce yourself.
So I'm Chloe Field. I'm a third year politics undergrad student, and I'm also social secretary for the Liverpool Labour students.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
So it's a lot about keeping students really safe and protecting them, and just making sure everyone gets the best experience they can out of university, because I feel like the university often sometimes neglects the needs of students at the moment.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Fiona. I'm in my final year reading for sociology and history. I'm a member of the Kayaking Society and the treasurer of the Art Society, and I also co-direct the Liverpool University Singers.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Yeah, so my campaign is based on 4 key manifesto points. The first being reforming module selection to make it a fairer, less stressful process. The second being cutting the sports costs. So that's for the gym, but also making sure that we can pay in monthly instalments. Thirdly, I want to increase mental health provision through increased funding to the counselling service and also supporting male mental health nationwide campaigns. And then finally, I want to improve guild impact, so create a society calendar and also make sure that the society storage is improved and better organised.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Eli Votor. I am a second year geology student.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
My campaign actually does focus mostly on the minorities that are in the university, looking at getting better access to mental health, raising more awareness, particularly for the staff, for transgender students, to help with name changes and pronoun changes in academics. So renegotiating gym prices and making it easier to get tested for learning disabilities such as dyslexia and dyspraxia, because at the moment you have to pay for it first to get reimbursed, and that's, I don't know, but not many people can afford that.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Anna Maria Hartley. I'm in first year. I do psychology and I'm in the Christian Union and Rugby League.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
My campaign's about fitness, increasing fitness, lowering the prices for fitness and increasing mental health awareness.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Batiste and I'm a French fourth year student studying computer science and electronics. And well, this year I'm part of the Wilderness Society, medical students, very, very cool people. And yes,
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Well, I'm going to try to make the guild actions and the societies more accessible to everyone, because I don't think I don't think we can carry more campaigns and actions as long as the students are not aware of what already exists around them.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Sanjana Patha. I'm a third-year psychology student here at Liverpool.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Ultimately, my campaign is people-centred. My policies are for students. They're what I believe students want, what I've spoken to students about. Ultimately, my campaign is just there to help make change, to help make university a better experience for everyone.
Why did you choose to run other than... Introduce yourself.
Okay, so hi, my name is Sam Langer. I am 21. I'm actually turning 22 tomorrow, so by the time this video goes out, I'll be 22. I'm from Jersey in the Channel Islands, which for those of you who don't know, because some people get really confused and think I'm from America, it's a little island in between England and France. I'm a fourth year astrophysicist, so I'm doing my integrated master's year now. And I work on the dance committee. I've been on the dance committee for the past year, and I also work with the Christian Union on their events planning teams.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
So my campaign, I think, is a lot about fixing different things that I've found need improvement over the years that I've been here. It's quite a lot about listening and trying to help improve everybody's life around campus in every way that I can, every way that I've thought of, and every way that people want to come up and tell me what they need to do. And it's about working together to tackle the biggest issues on campus, such as mental health, climate change, and inclusivity.
Why did you choose to... Introduce yourself.
So I'm Imogen Gray. I'm a third-year law student at the University of Liverpool. I'm the president of the Advocacy Society, half Brazilian, and I spent my life in Dubai.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
So mine is all to do with having words, and it's spelt wrong on purpose, I promise, and it's about improving well-being, having innovative ideas, causing reduction on campus, improving diversity and safety.
Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Olivia. I'm a second year classical studies with archaeology student, also studying Irish. I'm in about half the societies in the guild, but mainly debating, amnesty, film soc, RPG soc, salsa. What else? Art history society. I think there are a few others, but I haven't turned up in a while, so that's fun.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
I'd say, realistically, my campaign, my whole manifesto, is about fixing things that shouldn't even be broken in the first place. It's about finding all the little things that need to be done and haven't been done, and building up to make one big, long-lasting change.
Introduce yourself.
So hello, I'm Brad Reese. I'm a second year law student at the university. I'm also the international ambassador to Canada. One of my clubs I'm a part of is the Canadian Legal Society. You'll also find me working with various fundraisers around campus. I like to support other clubs as well, and my dream is to hopefully have guild-led fundraisers at the university.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Great. So the big one is I want to see lower gym membership costs, and to do so, I want to offer a weight room only membership. Additionally, I want to see more study spaces out on campus. So basically, I want to see buildings open, all of them, till 9 p.m. I think this is a realistic change where we can keep all study spaces accessible to students. The final one is I want to see upgrade to Brownlow, and I want to campaign for it. I want to advocate to see walk-in appointments return and see a massive overhaul of our current clinic.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Lily. I'm a third year physics student, and in my spare time I go climbing and I do salsa, and I'm actually on the salsa committee as well.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Yeah, so I have 4 points to my campaign. Firstly, I want to create a safe student taxi scheme. So if you're stuck in town and you can't get home and you've not got any cash, you can still get a taxi home and pay it back at a later date. I also want to improve guild facilities, so increase the amount of seating and make food and drink in the guild cheaper. I want to increase the support for societies because I think it can be a bit of a nightmare trying to book rooms in the guild, and just streamline that process and make it easier. And lastly, I want more guild events in Mountford Hall because it's a huge venue and it's not used anywhere near as much as it should.
Nice. And how do you think?
Introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Adnan Hussein. I am the current guild president and I studied history and I'm from Birmingham.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Yeah, so my campaign focuses on student life. When you arrive in first year accommodation, you're not aware of hidden costs such as laundry. I'm there to sort it out. If you're living on Smith Down or in Greenbank Hall as a resident, you sometimes need to get the bus into uni. You don't need a bus pass for some that have limited hours. So I want to try and get my tickets for students so that it's cheaper bus travel. I'm also focusing on student welfare, so improving disability support, drugs harm reduction, and getting cheaper gyms.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Athena and I am a human resource management student at Liverpool University doing a master's degree.
Summarise your campaign in a few short sentences.
Campaign is my name, that is Athena, with A standing for accountability, T standing for transparency, I standing for inclusion, N standing for nurturing, and A standing for action.